instant gratification and use delayed gratification to change your life. How to avoid instant gratification and use delayed gratification to dramatically improve your life. That is what we're going to talk about today. But first, if you're new to this channel, each video I begin with inhaling validation from the people across the screen. And to get that validation, I just request that if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can get brand new videos as soon as they drop. All other platforms, please like, comment, subscribe, love me. We all know the truth. We all know the secret. You got to avoid instant gratification if you want to be successful. You got to avoid eating all the candy and the cheeseburgers that taste so good in the moment, but that make you feel sluggish or unhealthy or overweight later. You gotta persist when the project isn't working out right away, because you know it's gonna take a while for it to pan out. Instant gratification is the poison that destroys the masses. Instant gratification is the poison that destroys your life. And this whole entire channel has really been about delayed gratification. It's been about having the ability to step outside of your life and see the bigger picture, to see that there's better things ahead for you. And this is why it is easy for me to put up YouTube videos. I'm not getting instant gratification from YouTube. Compared to the other platforms that I have with writing, my numbers on YouTube are so low that it almost seems like a waste of time to be on YouTube. But I know it's not a waste of time because I know how to look into the future because I've done it before. And, if you want to delay your gratification, you're just going to have to delay your gratification. You know that. But let me just paint a picture of what can be on the other side if you choose to do so. Like if you put your effort in to something like a side project or finding purpose for your life or a health routine or something that requires delayed gratification, my goodness, you don't even know how successful you can become. You think you're a big thinker, but once you actually start to put into work, you realize how even some of your wildest dreams, you're using limiting beliefs. Like, let me tell you, if I live long enough, this thing is going to be gigantic. And now doing the work it's even more enjoyable, even though the views aren't rolling in the way I want it to, because I know what it's going to lead to. And I can tell you what it's going to lead to. If only you avoid the instant gratification. Let me just tell you the secret. One of my secrets was I stopped necessarily wanting to feel good all the time, where I stopped expecting the avoidance of instant gratification to I had no expectations of things feeling good. Like when I wake up at 5 a.m., like I knew it was going to suck and I just accepted up front that it was going to suck. Like I had no ifs, ands, or buts in my minds about it, but I woke up at 5 a.m. and delayed the gratification of sleeping in because I knew that if I chipped away at this dream of becoming a writer, that I could have a lifetime of not having to deal with the BS. I'm 30 years old. And for all intents and purposes, I am retired. Like, don't get me wrong, I work hard every single day. This isn't work. I'm having a blast. And so because I forwent, I don't know how to pronounce that word, my gratification on an instant basis, day in and day out for 5 years, now I get the rest of my life. I went and sacrificed 5 years. So now that if I live an average lifespan, I got 50 more left. So that's what I'll put it. If you want a time frame, like if you can really go hard for 3 to 5 years, then you can take your foot off the pedal for the rest of your life. And you won't even want to take your foot off the pedal. You'll just keep going because you'll develop a better relationship with work. You don't want instant gratification. Think of a life filled with instant gratification where you have all the money in the world, you go to the beach every day, you get mimosas and drinks every day, you get fed like royalty every day. You would get tired of that way faster than you think. You don't want a life of sedentary instant gratification where you turn into a fat vacation blob. That's not what you want. You want purpose. You want meaning. You want to feel like your life matters. You want to feel like you're doing something important. You want to feel like the life that you are living is worthwhile. So counterintuitively, the way to true positive feelings comes from not feeling good. You have to understand that the life that you want to live is going to have to go through discomfort, and you are paying a penalty for instant gratification. You are paying a penalty for staying in your comfort zone. I talked about this in my email newsletter today. It's not as if staying in the same place means you're staying in the same place. No, you incur a penalty. Think about it. If you don't use your muscles, if you don't exercise, it's not like your muscles just plateau. No, they atrophy. If you are bedridden, your legs literally stop working and you can't walk anymore because you don't use your muscles. This is the perfect metaphor for the way that a lot of people live their lives, or the way that you might be living your life. Each moment of instant gratification doesn't just keep you in stasis. Eating that crappy food numbs you a little bit more each time. Watching Netflix every single hour of the day when you're not at work or out on the weekends getting drunk with your buddies numbs you. Going out to get drunk with your buddies numbs you. It makes you weaker. It makes it even harder to delay your gratification. So know that you are incurring a penalty each day that you decide to succumb to instant gratification. And I know, I get it. It's easy enough for me to tell you to change your life. It's easy enough for me to tell you to forego instant gratification in lieu of delayed gratification for some far off, distant dream that you can barely even see right now. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm going to ask anyways, just because I know how good it feels to be on the other side, and I know the kind of pitfalls people are in if they avoid it. And I see it, this whole channel, all I do is talk about the trap. I talk about the trap where you let society and your employer and the media just lull you to sleep until you wake up and you just don't feel like doing anything about it. Like some people, you look in their eyes, they just gave up. It's over. They know it's over. Don't be one of those people. Focus on the bigger picture. When you're about to make a decision that favors instant gratification, try to think about it. Don't think about eating one cheeseburger. Think about what 100 cheeseburgers is going to do to you, because that's what's going to end up happening. Don't think about one day of not working on your purpose. Think of 10 years of not working on your purpose, because that's what's going to happen. Stop looking at your life only by the day to day, just living this Groundhog Day of just doing the same shit over and over. Zoom out. There is more to life than your hamster wheel. There is more to life than the rat race. Look outside. Understand that you are in a cage, and use the delayed gratification to get yourself out. Okay, You 2.0 is a book that teaches you the process of putting together a plan that helps you delay your gratification. YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all other platforms. Please like, comment, subscribe. In the description below on YouTube, I'm going to put a link to my email list where I send out a Monday motivation email that helps you get your week started right every single Monday. So check out the links below. Make sure you're taking a gander at those. I will see you on the next video.